without them putting you down, you know, like, I talk about it in my vlog channel sometimes. It's just nice to focus on people's poems, like different sides of it, like the lines. And tracing, what do you see in my poem? What do you read? I haven't done scratching in a while. It's just one of those days, man, you know, where it's just like, I wanted to film one of these videos anyway because I just wasn't up to I wasn't, like, it's the end of the week. I'm gonna leave that in. I hope you don't hear, like, someone's cleaning, so, but that's the good old-fashioned ASMR. You kind of just leave in the loud sounds, I guess. But anyway, I just wasn't up to it today, you know. I just got done doing a Reiki for someone, and I was like, after that, you know, I was like, oh my god, I'm just not in the mood to film an ASMR video now on top of it, which I normally do anyway, like on a regular work week. I have sometimes 3-4 in a day, and then I'm just gonna have to suck it up and film another 2 ASMR videos, you know. But I don't, like, even over the weekend, I don't genuinely remember the last time I had a break. And part of me feels like it's never enough, you know. And like when you do take a break, like, really, I mean, this website does not like that. I remember I did so well, and then I took a vacation to Europe for 2 weeks, and I didn't upload for 2.5 weeks, and I was ranked down. Like, they cut my views in half because of that. They don't like when you take a break, especially when you're on a roll or you're doing good. So ever since then, I have been afraid to, like, even if I take a break, you're still gonna see me upload because of that. But the fact that I have to even think about uploading that day is exhausting sometimes, because it's like I just want to let go completely, but I can't because it's my job, it's everything I do, you know. And thank God for these sessions like Reiki and stuff you guys book. That keeps me going, you know. Otherwise, I probably couldn't even be comfortable enough, you know, to even leave behind YouTube wherever I wanted to go, we're not allowed to go in the first place. So it's like I'm just might as well stay home and record. And I was on a roll for a while. You know, I'm an introvert. But it gets to a point, even for introverts, they're like, I'm feeling restless. I want to get out of here. You know. But where the heck can you go? Like the Bella Noche girls. My skin is crawling thinking about how relatable that quote is now. Where the heck can you go? Where the heck can you go? Where the heck can you? Where the heck can you? Where the heck can you go? Where the heck can you go? Where the heck can you go? Where the heck can you? Where the heck can you? Where the heck can you go? Not Bella Noches, that's for sure. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day now. Anyway, so I just I'm at a place where like I don't want anyone to like say like, oh, take a break, you know, like I've gotten that 100 billion times, like no, that's not gonna work, that doesn't help my situation, you know. I'm not gonna take a break because I can't. It's like, it's almost like when you sign a contract, you don't know what you're getting into sometimes, and like you could be provided with so many things to make your life better, but there's always a catch, and that's my catch. I can't stop. Especially with this going on now, so I just have to kind of share my life and keep going, and I'm gonna find ways. I'm gonna find ways to make it easier on me with the workload, like, you know, doing these simple iPhone ASMR is one way. It provides you your relaxation, and also like I don't want to like worry you or stress you out. That's why I don't really like to talk about this too much, because I would hate, like, one of my biggest pet peeves is when someone is like genuinely concerned for me. I don't like that because I do not need the sympathy. I do not need the concern. I don't want it. You know, I don't like when someone is worried about me. It just annoys me so much. I don't know why. Because I know I'm ultimately gonna be alright. Because there's people in dire consequential scenarios that are much worse. So, when I look at what I'm going through, I'm like, really? Like, I shouldn't even complain. Because it's almost handed to me without even. All I need to do is keep doing what I'm normally doing, but I think it gets to a point where it gets to everyone and they feel discouraged. I know I listen to other ASMR artists and YouTubers talk about that, like, if they stop for a week, all of a sudden they're ranked down, and it makes sense, you know, and I've seen it happen to my YouTube friends over and over again. They're always complaining about the views and stuff, messing with them, the website messing with their stuff, and it's not fair, it's not fun, and they feel even more discouraged. It's a vicious cycle because that prevents you from posting more, and sometimes when you post more, it doesn't help, and it's like that discourages you even more, and then now you're even more burned out, and it's like, you know, it's a pain sometimes, but you know, another consequence is like, if you are not feeling it that week, or if you're not being your best self you can be for others, they're not gonna be there for you, and then again, it's a consequence. So it's like, it's like a vicious pattern of a never-ending loophole of, I have to take time off to be my best self, but at the same time, if I do, it's a consequence, but if I don't, it's a consequence. So it's like, what can you do? It's so difficult. That's why, like, I don't like talking about it, and every time I do, I get so many people who are genuinely concerned for me. And it's like, one, they shouldn't, but at the same time, it's like, okay, I have to realize, I had a long week, I had a lot to do this weekend. It's you gotta deal with the promotional emails, then you gotta deal with your real life, then you gotta deal with any emergency that comes up. Like it came up this week twice, and then you gotta, like I had I'm sorry, I had a problem with my car, something with the title not being transferred right, and I couldn't even register my plate. I'm like, what? Like this whole time. So anyway, phone call after phone call, being put on hold, and then at the same time editing an ASMR video because you don't have time not to. It's like, you know, I edit my own work, I do my own stuff. Everything is managed by me. Everything is me on here, you see. It's not by the help of anyone else. Besides the ASMR helps, of course. You know, I edit, produce, script, everything, my own work, and then you gotta plan for other videos. You see, so I have been going for every day now, probably since this situation went down. Things started going south temporarily, and then I just this week, just barely managed to get my things together and get to where I used to be. But now it's like, it's also that time of the year where the things fluctuate on this website, and it's like, oh, it's almost like you're being pushed down, and it's like back to square one. Like as soon as you get there, they rank you down, and it's like back to square one. Like it's been like that for years, and I'm just like, sometimes I so deeply regret that one day that I made up my decision to just take a vacation and just not post. I should have posted when I was there. I don't know why. I just 2.5 weeks ever since then. It's just been like not the same, and I didn't know at the time that was a thing that was with the algorithm. Like you can't just get up and leave. It's like a job. Like you can't just walk away from your responsibility because they expect you to be there for them and earn them as much as they provide you. And if you're not there, you're not reliable. And you, like, I didn't realize at the time, like that's how it worked. And I was like, oh my god, it's like getting up, leaving your job, and just getting 2.5 weeks off and without permission. It's almost like that, as messed up as that sounds. Like there's no written contract for me to do that, but at the same time, that's how it works. And it's like it makes sense now. So I'm having to almost like make up for that 10 times just to keep things going. You know, you make one mistake in life and it comes back to bite you tenfold sometimes. And unfortunately, it came back to bite me 100-fold. And I don't know what I was thinking at the time. I mean, I was only 21 years old, and I was like, oh, I'm so tired, I'm so burned out. Like, really? Honey, you are just getting started. Like, that was only my 4th year on YouTube, and I was like, so, like, tired, and I was only uploading, like, 2 times a week. I'm like, and I'm burned out. Okay. So, you live and you learn and you grow, right? But I'm also way too hard on myself as well. You know, I'm a perfectionist, and you know, I still see a lot of progress ahead, and you know, I have stopped caring so much about how I'm perceived on YouTube and more like how much I can help people. And that's why I do the Reiki, that's why I do the tarot, that's why I do the personalized ASMR, that's why I do OnlyFans, that's why I do Patreon, that's why I do Cameo, that's why I have my website, my ASMR albums, I do YouTube, I do my vlogs, I do sponsors, I did other things for the longest time, in and out, you know. I have a book, you know, that you can purchase. I have my Amazon shop links you can check out. They're all on my website, you know, my merchandise, my MONQ link, which is at the front page. or for me, long run, because I can keep going, I can keep doing this for years to come, but will it come to a point where I all of a sudden just had enough and don't want to keep doing that one day? You know, maybe I want to slow down. I definitely will, especially in a couple years. I made a promise to myself. I have a certain goal in mind. By 2022, probably, or beginning of 2023, I have a certain goal. I'm by that point, the daily thing is just not going to work for me anymore. It may even be sooner. I can't predict, but let me get my thoughts together. I just, it will come to a point where I have had enough, you know, and I will go back to maybe, I can't predict, 3-4 times a week, at best 4 times, 5 times a week. It has to happen that way, because it will take a toll mentally, emotionally, spiritually. And I feel like I have given my best work this last 8 years, and it's been amazing, and I will continue to, again, like I said, as long as I can be able to. And this YouTube, I already knew coming into it would be a life decision. It would be lifetime. I will not stop posting. That's my life, you know. I'm gonna just bring in my life as a piece of the pie to you, and you know, my experience, my journey, it's relatable to hear other people's suffering. It just is, you know. Not everything is an Instagram timeline. So I guess I'm just telling you that it's been a long time, and I just you can even see by my spaced out. Gesture that I just need a little bit of a break, but you'll still see videos, but I'm just not, like, it's really affecting me today, for sure. So, yeah. I'll be back by Monday, but I just, like, well, by the time you see this, it's a different day, but you know what I mean? Like, I just need this weekend, and then I think it will be okay. Maybe I just need to put goals aside for now and recharge and take care of why I'm feeling this way, perhaps. Maybe it's just the frustration of, after so long, things didn't change or improve as I would have hoped, and that's against my will or decision right now, because they were on that path until, like I said, this situation in the world unfolded. So, you know, sometimes we just have to put our aspirations aside